So next we're going to move on to styling tables. And you can see in the table here, I have created, and this one's a little bit larger than the window that is in, but I have created a schedule. Make this full size, there we go. I've created a schedule and it has a row with table headers, and it has a column with table headers, and I've changed the background colors to green, and I have a mouse over option on my rows, and then I have combined some of these cells, and it represents typical schedule that I might have any given semester. And so we're using several different techniques here. We're doing a border collapse to make the rows a little cleaner, as well as applying several other pieces of CSS styles. So let's take a look at the requirements for this, and I'll show you how they're implemented. So you're going to create a table. Let's go ahead and look at the page source. And you'll notice this time I set the width up here in the style section rather than where I created the table. It can be done either way. And then we use the TH tags in the top row and then the leftmost row of each row. The leftmost cell of each row have been changed to table headers. And then we styled the TH tag to change the background and font colors. Pick any colors that you'd like, but you can see that I've added with TH and TD a 1 pixel solid dark green border, padding of 5 pixels. The table has a width of 95% and I'm centering it, and it's got a border of solid dark green, and I'm collapsing the borders. And what that does for us here, this is what it looks like when you don't collapse the borders. This is with the borders collapsed so that they don't have spaces between them. And then I merged cells to do the, let's go take a look at it. So here you can see that I did row span because these are 2-hour classes, so I spanned 2 rows so that they'd cover both of those in my calendar. We have the rows changing background color on mouse over. That's accomplished here with the table row hover, changing the background to pale goldenrod. We added border colors to the TH and TD tags. So you can see my table headers have a white font, background color of dark green. The detail cells have a text align center with a minimum height of 25. That way none of the cells collapse. And then I've got a dark green border on all TH and TD cells with a padding of 5 pixels. And then you should save it and test it, and it should look pretty much like what I had here. And that's what you need to do for the styling tables exercise.